Hello, everybody. Welcome once again. It's our weekly Call of Cthulhu session. I am the keeper of the game, Iggy, with the whole crew this time. We have finally been joined by Rowlga.
Hello.
Rowlga is playing a character named Tavish Fraser. Goes by Ty. This, we would have been together the whole time except for a bad starting time caused by myself and missing a couple of things. But yeah, we're gonna just slot Rowlga's character in pretty simply here. He showed up late because he was coming from Ottawa on a different train and met up with Edgar while the rest of the groups were off at the library. Joined them going up to the funeral. Didn't really take part in the funeral because he had no idea what was going on with those folks. And then was also there just for the request of Jean-Claude last time. And for those of you who need a refresher, last time the group went to the funeral of the former Lavoie patriarch. I forget his name. Lucien. And then they met up with the current patriarch, Jean-Claude, and he explained that his father Lucien has placed a curse on him and his family, and they need folks from outside the Lavoie family in order to help break this curse. And based on a little bit of digging that he did, he knows that our investigators have some dealings with magic and will be the ones who are most likely able to help succeed in the breaking of this curse. I'm just going to close my window here because there's a bit of construction going on outside. Erwin had an interview. They have not made a decision, but you get hired. School starts on Monday. Congratulations, Erwin. I hope that goes well. Remember, on your first day, you gotta find the biggest, meanest kid and beat him up. Oh, wait, that's prison? Also, I will say today that, unfortunately, Jay is not feeling very well. He is here in spirit, if not in person. And we will offer up all our energy in the spirit bomb to destroy his digestive tract and replace it with a new one.
Oh man! All your energy there, yeah.
I'm sorry, Jay.
Sorry, Jay.
Alrighty then. But I guess without further ado, or maybe a little bit of a doing. How many people do we have watching right now? It's mostly the people who are playing the game. That's fine.
I know my friend Gamma really enjoyed listening, kind of like a podcast. So I hope he sees my message that we're streaming now. Last time he caught it really late in the game.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
You can always watch the VOD.
Yeah, true.
On our VOD channels.
There you go. And we got a front row seat right now.
Yeah.
I have a question though. I noticed there was some music on the channel playing earlier. Is that a video or something? Because I kind of want spooky music to go with that. I'd like to maybe play it on my end or something.
Oh, yeah. Let me just. Jay's the one who's got that going. So let me just ask. Aha!
Eerie stuff.
Yes. Okay. I have. I have been given the link. I am going to give it to all the tabletop people. And
Perfect.
yes, please go ahead and listen to this for 2 hours and then loop it again. Or you can extend it, play it at half speed to make it even creepier.
Oh shit!
Spooky.
Or very fast to match the energy of how Rowlga viewed us before.
Yes, exactly. Rowlga played everything at 2 times speed to catch up.
To get back on track, yeah.
Efficient, yeah.
All right. So,
I hope I sounded okay that fast.
Everyone sounded very fast.
very rapid. All right. Before we begin, are there any questions or pieces of clarification that we need from our old regulars or our new zookeeper friend?
I am good here.
I guess one thing. I remember at the end of last session, 2 people ended up with the wrong idea of Jean-Claude's
Yes.
motives. Should I make that roll as well to see what
No,
I was thinking?
I will allow you to just continue going on.
To just be oblivious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, it's
He
been
totally
working for
killed
my
his dad.
characters, so. Sorry, what, Purple?
I was like, but he totally killed his dad.
Probably totally killed his dad.
Probably.
Right.
Okay. So, Jean-Claude has just asked that you help him break the curse that's been placed on himself and his family. You have accepted, and he smiles stoically, stands up, and claps his hands and says, thank you very much for your assistance in this matter. You are welcome to explore the, how you say, guest house where my father was staying and do some investigation. However, I cannot, unfortunately, I have a prior commitment, a meeting later on this evening with folks who I do not wish to know about the more arcane and occult nature of this. So I will ask that you only have a quick look this afternoon, perhaps return tomorrow, or if you require an extra day of study the day after, of course I understand. I would prefer this be solved as soon as possible, as time is of the essence, naturally. But I do understand we want to do this correctly. So Jean-Claude shakes all of your hands and Celine kisses each of you on both of your cheeks, and Jean-Claude asks Celine, please, if you would, please show them to the guest house, and please do not go in there yourself, my love. It is too dangerous for you, of course. And then she says, yes, of course, mon père. And she smiles to all of you and thanks you profusely. Thank you all so much for helping us with this. Please, I will show you to my grandpa's guest house. And so she will lead you out of the room there. 1 second here. Everyone, now that you have left the room, I would like you all to roll for listen. Oh my goodness.
Oh, somebody hears something at least.
Johnny, you hear something. Make sure you tick your listen skill for that success.
Oh, all right.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna roll for Cristobal just for the sake of, maybe he hears something.
He's got the biggest ears.
Yeah.
He does, and he does hear something. So both Cristobal and Johnny, I've ticked for Cristobal. You hear the heavy squish of a soft leather shoe, followed by the tap of wood on wood. It could be the sound of someone walking with a cane, yet the knocking is louder, as if the walker places all of his weight on the wood. So, Johnny, since you heard that, do you pay any mind to that?
Yeah, that's it sounds like there's another presence nearby that is kind of concerning. I alert everyone to that and say, "Hey, this is it like directly above us? Where is it coming from again?"
Well, you just kind of hear it down the hallway there.
Okay. I gently kind of hear the wood sort of kind of okay. Yeah, I just kind of let everyone like, yeah, I heard something that wasn't us.
Yeah, okay. And as you look around, you spot and see that there is a gentleman talking with Stefan, that is Celine's brother, and he's walking away, and it looks like he has a peg leg.
Okay.
That's like a wooden leg, right?
Yeah, like a pirate.
Yeah. All
Except this man is definitely not looking like a pirate. He's dressed nicely.
He said this is Celine's brother?
Yeah, Celine's brother was talking with the man who is now
was talking.
left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything peculiar about his appearance, like stature-wise, or is it just noticeable that he has a peg leg?
Yeah, the fact that he's got a peg leg, he's tall, burly, like a big bear of a man kind of thing. You don't get a very clear look at him, though.
Okay. Don't know what to make of him.
So we're still in the residence, right? Like
Yes.
we're just outside the room we were in.
Yes, you're just heading out.
Okay. So I guess I go up to Stefan and ask him like, hey, what's going on?
You kind of are you gonna just like straight up ask like, who's that guy?
Yeah, kind of like, hey, who's your friend?
Well, Stefan, he's a little just like, He just kind of looks you over, and he talks to you in French, and he says, my friend, the affairs of my home, the affairs of myself and my own home are not your business.
Right.
I'm sorry if that seems rude, but your asking is a little rude.
Okay. Fair enough.
And he just takes off.
All right. So
I don't think he liked that.
Damn, that was weird. So I guess shall we go investigate that guest house?
The room?
Yeah.
I'm game.
Yeah, any place they're saying not to go to sounds like a place to go to, guys.
Oh no, they're telling you to go to the guest house. You have to go there. They just want you to.
Oh, that's right. No, he was telling Celine about it, I think, right?
Yeah. Celine, please don't go in there because it's not safe for you.
It's not safe for her. Okay. It's okay for us, though.
Yeah, because you're not related to the family.
Yeah, right. Yeah. They have very, very nice accommodations.
No, it's because there's a curse on the Lavoie family,
Oh yeah, and they have to be
And-
careful. That's true.
and anyone with Lavoie blood cannot enter the room where this
Oh.
curse was cast.
That's
they've
right.
discovered.
That's right. Okay. So yeah, we gotta see what's going on here.
All right. So shall we go there now, or like, are we sticking around here? Or, like,
That you all decide. All right, do you want to just head right there? Do you want to look around the mansion a little bit? You don't have a lot of time. You have been asked to leave before the group of people arrive.
Is
who-
Celine still
Jean-Claude.
leading us?
Yeah, she's with you. She's just kind of looking at you all, just kind of like, quoi?
Maybe we can ask her, like, who that person was.
Well, she didn't see who it was because she was kind of leading you on the way,
Mm-hmm.
and you just kind of stopped. And she turned around and she was like, "I'm sorry, I don't know who you're referring to."
Well, we should probably just keep following her then. I don't know that she would like us just barging around her house.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, fair enough. All right then. She leads you out of a side door that leads towards the guest house. There's a nice, well manicured path, and you're walking through the gardens. Can everyone please roll spot hidden for me?
Yes. Level up something. Hooray.
Cristobal fails. Warren, tick that.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Johnny.
right.
Johnny
Ace.
Silversmith, tick that and roll a d10.
Yeah.
You immediately add that d10 to your spot hidden.
D10.
Nice.
Heck yeah. I'm the best.
Wow.
So,
What do I see?
what you see off in the distance of the gardens, a large, dark, ursine shape ambling through the moonlight. Its walk is strangely clumsy.
Okay.
And if you recall, the first line in Lucian's epitaph was, "The three-legged bear points the way."
Huh.
Can
Okay.
can you repeat the whole thing?
Oh yeah, you weren't there for that, were you?
I was. I didn't take note of it, and I'd like to write it down.
Right. So it was originally in French, but translated perfectly thanks to Edgar. It's "The three-legged bear points the way. Never make a bowl frown, for then the raven will not stay."
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's how it went.
Never make a bold frown. The raven
Will not stay.
will not stay. Okay.
So that kind of strikes in my mind. Like as soon as I see it, it immediately reminds me of that phrase. Considering how
Recent it was.
unique and recent, yeah, that was. So I kind of turn and just tell everybody miraculously, like, look at this, like just on the distance here. Like I don't know what that means, but this is absolutely nuts, guys.
Celine glances over that way, and she makes a soft little like awe realization, and she explains that the Lavoie, her family, the Lavoies, protect many abused and rejected animals on the estate. At night, they are allowed out to roam the fenced grounds, They're harmless.
A bear.
The bear is old and maimed, but it's a very good idea to give it a wide berth.
Okay.
This piques my interest.
Yes.
Can I? Is it all right if I approach the bear as a fellow caretaker of animals, Celine?
That is not a good idea. Yes, he is harmless to those that he knows, but you are a stranger. You will certainly, at least scare him. Please let us continue on. You do not have much time before you will have to leave.
Yeah, maybe we can come back to this on one of the next days or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I make a comment that that you have a very strange and beautiful home, more strange than I would have thought, but I really really think this is something here, Miss Celine.
Well, she smiles as she continues leading you down the path towards the guest house, and she says, "Oh yes, there's not a family like mine anywhere in all of Canada, in all of the world, if you ask me personally." And with that, she makes the way to the guest house, and you all arrive as well.
Hmm.
And as you make it to the guest house, there's you see someone walking by with a bunch of dogs. They appear to be guard dogs, and Celine smiles. She waves to the guard who tips his hat to her, and she opens the door. And as she does so, she rubs on her left arm a little bit, and she's like, just kind of like she's a little sore or something.
Is that the arm she used to open the door?
No, she used her right arm.
Oh, okay.
And so Celine waits at the unlocked front door with you. She seems perhaps a little anxious or impatient. This house is as lavishly decorated as the main mansion, but most of the furniture and the paintings are covered in sheets to protect against dust. She explains that when Lucien moved in, he didn't want maids. He asked that the electricity in the house be turned off, and so it hasn't been cleaned, it's not dusted, and his meals were left at the door by his request. The bedroom is on the ground floor at the back of the mansion. Or at the guest house, I should say. She does step in with you as she holds the keys, and she says, she looks visibly frightened as she walks in, heading towards the back to where the bedchamber is.
Oh. I turn to her quickly and say, "Is everything all right?"
She takes a deep breath to steady herself, and she says, "I honored my grandpère. I find it hard to believe that he would try to kill my father and the rest of us. But I suppose by then he was a madman." And she takes the key and unlocks the bedroom door, which slowly opens with a long, creaking moan. Completely white-faced, she takes a step back, shivering, and she says, I will wait in the foyer, and she leaves. there is a strong stench that hangs in the room. Dim light barely illuminates the gloomy and gothic interior. The draperies have been pulled over the windows, so you can't see anything. Fortunately, Warren, you do have access to your fancy electric flashlight.
Electric torch.
So
Oh yeah.
you can turn it on. And
I do.
all right, let me give you a little explanation. So as the torchlight swaths over the scene, you can see that the draperies are not only pulled over the windows, but they have been nailed to the window frames. You can see that as the fabric pulls at where the nails have driven in, like it's been frantically hammered in,
Yeah.
as if to keep the light from entering. And except for a large circular diagram in the center of the room, there's a mess of rags and paper and broken glass that covers the floor. Dressers are overturned, their contents are spilled. Small piles of food rot on expensive china plates. The few sticks of furniture have been pushed back to the walls to make as much room as possible. Blood has splashed and dried on the bedroom pieces and across most of the floor. These rusty and powdery stains seem to be everywhere.
Goodness.
Everyone please make a medicine or natural history roll.
Okay. Oh.
Natural world.
Natural history is what it says here, but it might be a natural world roll.
Yeah, natural world's the only thing I can see on here.
Yeah, it's probably natural world. It's probably just this was an old thing that just probably didn't get translated to the new skills.
I had more points in medical, so
that's fair.
Medicine.
Okay. And Cristobal is me. What do I want to do? Medicine is 3. Okay. Natural world is 10. Let's try that. Nope. Okay. Those of you who have had successful rolls, please check your skill. And you can tell that on the bed there are bones and skin from birds, squirrels, rats, and maybe it's ceremonial, but a human femur. There is a palpable sense of evil lurking in this room. Everyone roll a sanity check, please.
Sanity.
Dang.
Oof. Big fail.
Everyone who has failed, please take 1d6 or 1d3 sanity loss. Sorry. So for that, roll a d6. Yeah, roll a d6. If you roll higher than 3, subtract 3.
If they roll higher than 3, okay, I rolled a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
So 2. Yeah, Warren, because you rolled a 5, you subtract 3, so you actually lose 2.
Okay. I don't know why it did a second roll for me.
I'm
where
unsure.
that came from.
That's fine. So
Yeah, I just got those points.
yeah.
Easy come, easy go.
Those of you who have lost some sanity, you kind of let out a good God or mon Dieu or whatever, just a little Jesus Christ, etc. All right, let's see here. Permanently scraped and cut into the hardwood floor, painted a bright red, is an ornate circular diagram which contains a succession of 5 geometrically exact triangles, equally spaced and interlocking. The bases of these triangles overlap in the center to form a pentagram. The general features of this diagram resemble the symbol found on the stone pillow in the basement of Sankuti. In the center, there are many unfamiliar arcane symbols that are inscribed. The whole diagram is nearly 10 feet across. The interior pentagram containing the symbols is about 2 feet across, and the symbols are correspondingly small. If you want to study the symbols, you will have to be within the outer circle. If you don't want to investigate that now, I can move on to some more stuff, though.
Where is this pile of bones at?
Now, the pile of bones is on the bed.
On the bed. Weird. I go over to that and start poking around at it.
Okay.
That sort.
Yeah, you look around at that, and it's like bones and dried skin and fur and stuff. There's nothing hidden inside of it. It's just you can tell that they are animal bones, save for the one human femur.
It's just strange that it's on the bed.
Well, there's no room for it on the floor.
Fair enough. All right.
Can I step to look at the symbols? You said I need to be on the outer circle.
Yeah, you need to step within to have a look at it. Okay, you're checking in on that. Anyone else is wanting to have a little looky-loo in the
So I walk in and I'm holding my trusty camera and flash, and I want to take a picture of the whole circle, mostly.
Okay, yeah, you easily take a picture of it. So the two of you who have stepped inside the circle, I need you to make power rolls for me.
Oh fuck!
Holy shit!
That's good, right?
You know, that's good. So you begin to feel lightheaded and faint. However, both of you succeeded very well, and you feel that you can handle it, and you can choose to examine the diagram. However, you will both lose 1 sanity if you stay in and keep investigating.
I can do that.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
All right, then. Please make a Constitution check. You need to succeed You need to make a hard success to succeed.
That's
this
not gonna
Constitution
happen.
check.
I'm sorry. I have 36, so yeah.
Okay, Warren, you fail. Edgar, you could spend 8 luck to succeed this check.
Shit. Should I do it? Because, like, maybe I should do it just in case, like, it fucks Warren, like, a lot. Yeah, let's do it. What?
You normally don't want to fail a roll when there's magic involved. I'll put it to you that way.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So 22 minus so I guess I have 14 left.
You have 14 luck left.
Okay. Well, there you go.
All right. So Edgar, you're investigating, and you're taking a good little picture take. Warren, you fall to the ground unconscious. You are overwhelmed with a vision.
Right.
Okay, just give me a second here to look this over.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What was the power roll for?
Let's see here. Purple,
Yes.
pick an animal for me.
Pick an animal. Aardvark. That was the first thing that came to my head.
Aardvark.
Yeah.
Okay, let me look up what a fucking aardvark looks like.
I
Oh,
don't
okay.
know. That's the first thing that came to my head.
Ooh.
All right, then. Here is a vision for you. A white wolf of great size is sprawling in blackness, holding in its forepaws and tearing hungrily at what seems to have been someone's pet cat. Bones crunch, guts dangle and gleam. With a twist of vision, the wolf shimmers and becomes an old man, scrawny, long-haired, and naked, still gnawing and gulping the fresh kill. Blood coats his face and his hands. He has a nose like Jean-Claude's and savage, implacable eyes. He notices you, turns towards you, and briefly imitates a smile. He holds out the dripping, mangled kill. His grimacing imitation of a smile turns into a characteristic and natural sneer. Prenez-en, say fort. Have some, be strong.
But I don't know
And-
that. 'Cause I
No,
don't
no,
speak
he repeats it in English.
Oh, okay.
And the vision ends. And a moment later, a moment later, you wake. No, sorry. No, you don't wake up right now. The vision ends. You're still unconscious and hanging out. But we flash since you to the other folks here. Your friend just passed out. What you doing?
Well, I turn over and see what suddenly overtook Warren so suddenly, and just kind of see if he's okay.
He is passed out on the floor.
Wow. Does anybody else know what just happened? I look around, like,
no
just
idea.
wonderingly.
Edgar, you were right next to him. You were feeling not so great, and you're still kind of not feeling too great. But all that happened was he just passed out.
Okay, so I mean, can I react, or is that still happening at the same time?
No, you can react.
All right, so I mean, since I feel not great and I see Warren do that, I'm like, okay, like I need to get out of here. So I just kind of walk out of the the circle or the room, in fact.
As soon as you leave the circle, you feel okay.
Okay. So I guess well, okay, there's something about this this circle on the ground, guys. Like this is insane. Warren, are you okay?
Yeah, he's like out of it. Whatever that is crazy strong.
Is there any point of him reachable, like grabbable and pullable, maybe from outside the circle?
Yeah, can we pull him out?
So here's the thing. If all you're doing is just going in and grabbing him and pulling him out, you can do that. You needed to succeed a power roll in order to stay in the circle. So if you're just going in and pulling someone out, you don't even need to make a power roll.
Okay.
Okay.
I will do that. We need to get him out of there.
Yeah. Well, I like nervously just say, just be careful. I don't know what the hell we're messing with, but yeah. we
Oh,
do
okay,
gotta get
sorry.
Out of there.
I misread something. It wasn't quite clear. So after that vision, Warren did wake up and is conscious. And basically, it says for the length of one combat round. So, Warren, if you want to leave the circle, you need to make a con times. You need to succeed a hard Constitution check.
Goodness. All right. Well, I will attempt to crawl out, I guess. Da-da-da. No.
Ooh.
That's a failure, and you just because you fumbled.
Yeah.
Like you failed this Constitution check so readily that I gotta push you right into this next thing before anyone else can try and pull you out.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Okay, so you pass out and fall into a vision one more time.
Okay.
This time, the white wolf is nearer and has no prey upon which to feed. It sniffs the air and turns hungrily towards you. And you wake, still stunned. Everyone else, are you gonna try and pull him out?
Yeah, at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone, you get pulled out. And as soon as you leave, you feel better, but you feel exhausted and nauseous, and you are rattled. You feel as if something has intruded upon you somehow.
Yeah.
This magic of this circle. And
I will say that I've got to probably leave and get some fresh air. My flashlight, I imagine I just dropped it, so it's probably laying in the middle of the circle.
yes it is, but Edgar has already succeeded. He can step into the circle and grab it without any worries right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Oh. I turn over to Warren and just say, like, wait, I can tell you want to get out of here, but I ask him just to try to tell us what the hell that was, and do you remember what happened? And just ask him to kind of explain it to us so that we can get, because if only he saw it, it's fresh, and he should describe it to us now.
Yeah, but I feel like I would be too shaken to really be able to put it into words.
Yeah. So if you're that if you're that shaken, I don't push it and I let you go by.
Yeah. I imagine I just passed out twice, so
Yeah.
Let's step outside.
Well, like, we couldn't tell what had happened, but yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you passed out twice, and you also know it is a bad idea for you to be in that circle anymore. Like, you don't know what it was, but it's not good.
Mm-hmm.
So, I notice, of course, that the flashlight is in the circle, and I know how much it means to Warren, so I go and grab it quickly and bring it to him. I guess
You probably still want to keep the flashlight because it's the only source of light. For the
Okay.
room.
But right. Yeah, okay, yeah, I get it. So it's the only source of light right now is the flashlight in the circle.
Yes.
Okay, well, I go grab the flashlight, and I guess I hang out in the room still.
Yeah, when you enter the circle again, you feel bad, like you got a sour feeling in your stomach, but you are not, like, you don't pass out or anything, you just don't feel good, and as soon as you leave the circle again, you're fine.
Okay. Um.
Edgar, can you shine the flashlight around the room some more? Did we miss anything in here?
Yeah. So I guess I do just that. Like, I try to see if we missed something, or if maybe like the bones on the bed are, we
Yeah,
find something else there.
there is definitely more to see here. It's just
All right.
because of being in the circle, I had to do that because of the whole passing out.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So you look around with the flashlight, and there's a wall ledge about 7 feet off the floor that borders the room. On it, incongruously parades a set of identical 8-inch high wooden soldiers in British red formal uniforms. These soldiers have long faces with painted smiles and red dots for cheeks, and their wide eyes stare blankly down at you from everywhere in the room.
I look at these and frown and wonder why they're in such a strange formation.
You take a close look at them, or just like look at them?
I take a close look, but along the lines of where the flashlight is sort of focusing on. Yeah.
Okay. So, as you take a close look, you see that all the ones that are in the flashlight, they seem to have fresh indentations on their left sides that were made by human teeth. Judging by the width of the bites, these were adult teeth.
Whoa.
Was it Lucien who did that?
I don't know.
No, that's just me being a shit. Don't worry about it.
That's okay. We don't. I can tell that they're tooth like indentations just by peering at them like this. I'm not.
You've chewed on a pencil before. You can tell what biting into wood.
A bite mark. Yeah, definitely.
Do we know what Lucian looks like? We haven't seen him, right?
No, he's dead.
Yeah, I know.
He just got buried.
That is a doornail.
We didn't see him before.
No, he was dead before you arrived in Canada.
Okay. So, right.
Yeah, I guess we never saw a picture or like a painting or whatever, just so we know what,
Yeah. So I'm just trying to make sure that I don't know who it is I saw in the vision, because it says on the thing Lucian in a vision, so I need to like know that my character doesn't know that that's Lucian.
You can assume because it says that he has a nose like Jean-Claude.
Yeah.
So you can kind of make the assumption that this is probably Jean-Claude's family member or something.
Okay.
And it's an old man, so circle gets the square.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask everyone to make a spot hidden roll, please.
All right.
I assume I'm out.
Correct.
So yeah, okay.
Nope.
Okay, but Edgar, congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
You're the only one with the flashlight, so this makes sense. You notice a cool glint from underneath a desk, and you get down on your hands and knees to kind of fish it out. And you find a silver bowl about 10 inches in diameter, mostly covered with crusty, brown, dried blood. There's writing etched around the outer rim and also inside the bowl. Aside from the blood and the writing, the heavy bowl is quite ordinary, though old-seeming in its design. Here we go. Sharing is caring. Here, everybody, have a looky-loo.
Ooh. Yeah, that's no serving bowl.
No, it's definitely something.
Can we tell what kind of writing that is?
some of the exterior characters can be read, but make no sense. It's not a language that you know immediately off the top of your head, and same with the interior letters.
Oh, there's letters printed on the inside, facing the inside of the bolt, and on the outside. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, both sides of it.
Okay.
Sorry,
I
just
feel
looking at this
like
here.
okay.
Yeah, you none of you have language skills that could even identify what language it is. It's a language that you don't know.
Yeah, it's just mystifying. I'm not even going to try.
Oh, hang on a second. Most of the writing in the outer rim is French and easily read.
Oh. So I guess I can try
Yeah.
reading it.
Yeah. It warns that this is a very powerful curse that may harm the caster. This curse is named the Cage of Kind, and it continues to describe the mechanics of the spell a little bit. It says that you need to you need this bowl made of solid silver. It must be inscribed with the incantations of the bowl. And you must carve a circular talisman into the area where the spell will be cast. So that's obviously the thing on the ground there. It says that 6 candles must be placed and lit clockwise around the talisman. Once they are lit, the caster may not leave the circle, or you'll have to start the ceremony from the beginning. You need at least 6 drops of uncoagulated human blood to add to the bowl. And to target a person, you must add some of his or her body hair, fingernail clippings, personal possessions, etc. You can target more than one person with this Cage of Kind spell. And incantations must be chanted without interruption for an hour. If all goes well, the bowl briefly glows and the spell begins its work. It doesn't tell you what the spell does. It simply gives the instructions on how to perform this spell.
Are there any instructions for turning it off? For making the spell go away?
No, not right this second here.
Okay.
I have a quick question, a quick request for you all. Please make an idea roll.
Idea, yeah, intelligence.
Idea is intelligence, yes.
I have no clue.
We ain't got no ideas.
Fortunately, Cristobal does.
Oh, good.
He's not here, but I'll just say it here. He kind of points to the lettering, and he says, "Look, when you follow the words in that weird U shape, it looks like a smile when held like this. With the logic of that, a frown would happen when the spell is done in reverse. The second line of Lucien's epitaph was, 'Never make a bowl frown.'"
Ah.
And here I am now, as the keeper. Was Lucien completely mad when he wrote that, or is this a warning? There are some questions that might occur to you now. If this bowl is a component of Lucien's dreaded curse, how would a man who has spent his life in France and northern Quebec come to have this bowl that's written in a language that's neither French nor English, nor even uses any Latin script? Why would a person trying to kill his son leave clues on his headstone.
Mm.
What or who is the Raven? And why did he want it to stay?
Okay. Well, I just point out, I guess, that from the perspective of whoever wrote it, the epitaph that we understand, it says never, never make the bull frown.
Yes.
So whoever wrote it doesn't want us to use it in that fashion for something that would help. If their intention of whoever wrote it basically means they don't want someone to do something that understands what it means and what it could lead to.
Yes.
So that's important to note right now, I guess.
Yes. The writer, which was Lucian.
Okay.
Lucian wrote that himself. It was his epitaph.
All right. Everybody knows he wrote it.
Yeah, that was confirmed by Celine.
Okay.
And
so even though we don't know the purpose of this, it seems like a warning to anybody that would try to figure out the nature of the death and what's going on with this family.
yes, it's a warning. Do not make the bull frown. Is that you don't know if that's literal, actually, or what?
Right.
Yeah, like emptying the contents of the bowl, like turning it around or something, because like I guess that would make it frown.
Yeah, that's the most common way to use it, is just to turn it over to empty something out. But there's dried blood in it now.
Yeah, it's full of dried blood.
So it could have been blood that is not to be spilled or something.
Yeah,
It's confusion.
Yeah, it's confusing. And as you're sitting here pondering things, Celine calls from outside and she says, everyone, I'm very sorry, but you must go now. My father's guests will be arriving shortly, and it is much safer if you leave now. She explains that the men who are arriving are the Caprice family, and they are dangerous men. You know that my family is bootlegging into the United States, and it is only the criminal aspects of our families that keep us safe. We are respected and feared, but the Caprice family, if they see you here, they will suspect you, and it is dangerous. You must leave now.
Well, I turn to wanting to get out of this creepy place and rejoin her to return. I make my way over and just sort of try to process this.
Kind of hesitantly, like always glancing back toward that bowl, wondering what we're missing, but also not wanting to get caught up in criminal things. I will follow Johnny.
Yeah, we're guests here and everything.
Are you gonna try and take the bull, or are you gonna leave it?
I'm not taking it.
Yeah, I feel like it would be a bad idea to bring it, but maybe I don't know, Cristobal, like maybe he has an idea, like as a do you think it's safe to bring it as a antiquarian? Like, is it, what's your opinion?
He understood it the best out of all of us.
Now let's see. Yeah, Jay is currently laying down, so I think, being as he is super into all this shit. He would want to try and take it,
Mm-hmm.
at least for
Yeah.
investigation purposes.
Right.
And so
It's a
Okay.
curiosity.
it's certainly a curio. And so he's going to be like, we should definitely take that with us. And Celine says, yes, you are welcome to look into investigate it. You can take whatever you want. She rubs that left arm of hers again, and she says, that you should return tomorrow night at 8 o'clock to remove the curse. Preferably, if you need more time to figure out how, sure, whatever, but like it to be done sooner rather than later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's this is an ongoing. We're sort of racing against the clock for the curse to take full effect. Sort of, it sounds
Yes. Yes, there is a distinct time limit
like.
that you are working against here.
So she wants to lead us back to. I mean, she just agreed to let us investigate. Can we tell her that we'd like to maybe move somewhere else on the grounds before we, sort of depart?
She said you take off now, come back tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock to dispel the curse, unless you need some more time, but preferably do.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we collect our thoughts and we come back tomorrow.
Yeah, so you are escorted off the grounds, you get into your cabs. The evening is still, I won't say young, but it's still there. You have the bowl with you, you have some information, and you have a lot of questions. The provincial libraries will be closing soon, but the university libraries are open until 3 in the morning, as are the bars.
Okay.
If you wanted to, you could look into Lucian's medical records. It's a possibility that I'll throw out there. The hospital never closes. You could also return to the church or try and contact Father McBride. You have a few options.
I think I would be interested in asking Father McBride about this.
Yeah, same.
I think first I want to turn to Purple since he's been through so much in just this past evening and ask him if he wants to go get a drink with me. Just because he seems really shaken up and stuff still.
I don't drink, but it'd still be nice to just have some company. So
Okay.
I'll follow along, but yeah, I probably won't be drinking.
No problem. Like, I just feel like that's what my character would kind of want to do, at least initially, because I don't know how much help I would be at the library or anywhere else.
Well, fair enough, one supposes. I guess the big thing is you have access to the spell, and you know the steps of how to cast the spell. And you know what it's called as well.
I don't know if would Cristobal want to attempt something like that? And if he needed assistance, I could, try to help him, like, even if it's I don't know how that would go.
Hang on a second, let me double check a thing.
Because I know we're kind of racing against the clock to figure out at least what this curse is, if we can break it and everything else. So if we could set up some kind of like analysis or something like that. I know I have a clue from the last session where I found something in that alley. I suppose I could investigate that.
Oh, okay, so sorry. I guess to remind you all, from last session, Jean-Claude said that, based on his own studies of French-Canadian folklore, that he believes that in order to break the curse, you simply need to reverse the ceremony that was done.
Huh.
So you have all the information that you need, technically, but you should it's just that you can't do it this evening. You should do it tomorrow evening.
Okay. The time
Unless-
doesn't seem right for it.
Mhm.
The time isn't right because of the meeting that's going on there.
Right. Okay.
So you have the information that you need. You could double check and confirm with some French Canadian folklore that reversing the ceremony is the correct way to do. You could do that with some studying. You could
Mhm.
ask with Father McBride, although he's not French Canadian, so he wouldn't necessarily know, but you could ask him for some assistance in that regard.
Mm-hmm.
Or you try to, anyways.
Oh, right. Tavish was there in that meeting and would have heard that.
Yes.
Okay, so then, heading off to a university library to check out some French Canadian folklore would that does sound like the right way to go.
All right, then.
I'll just go and assist wherever research needs to be done.
Because
Okay.
we know you have your ways in libraries.
Apparently, yeah. I really impressed that librarian last time, so I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I guess maybe I'll try to investigate the the university or library or whatever. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
So are we just everyone just going to go look in the library and just kind of double check and make sure that this is the correct course of action, that if you reverse this ceremony, you're not going to fuck it up?
I'm thinking actually maybe we should probably split up and try and have more than one like source of information on things. So maybe actually I'll go and try and contact the Father
Father McBride. Yeah.
You could make a phone call from the library too.
Oh, okay.
And the university's going to have a chemistry department.
Yeah, I can give that to someone to investigate the powder that I found. Unless that is not possible in that particular chem lab. I don't know.
It would be possible, however, it would take some time for the results to come in.
Okay.
All the better to get it started.
Mm-hmm.
What
Okay.
about the medical records?
Medical records you would need to go to the hospital for.
Okay, maybe I would do that so that the rest of the group just goes to the library and we can like meet up at the I guess the church. That's where we stay. The damn,
Yeah.
I forget. Yeah, okay. Does that sound good to you guys?
Yep, that sounds good to me.
Okay.
Okay then. I guess first thing I'll do is I'll go with Edgar then, since he's going to the hospital.
Okay.
And you know what? I'll just say that you're all together as you're heading to the hospital. In a rented car. However, as you make your way there, behind you, flashing lights of red and blue, and a siren. Whoop whoop. You are being pulled over and stopped by 2 police cars.
Oh man.
Hmm.
I'm in a foreign country being stopped by the cops. I don't know how to deal with this.
Okay.
So the 2 police cars pull you over, and 4 grim-looking officers order you out of the car and check your identification. They frisk you all for weapons. They find your self-defense knives and tell you that you all have been keeping with the wrong company, meaning Lavois and especially Stefan. They tell you that man in the blue blazer that died in the alley in Le Bistro d'Or was the officer's friend. And you know, it takes a little bit of some side talk before they explain that you seem like you're some Chicago mobsters that are dealing with Jean-Claude.
Oh no, definitely not. We're just traveling through, just trying to help a friend, you know.
You're gonna need to do some fast talk here. Everyone make a fast talk roll, please.
Okay.
Which
Ooh,
that's
I don't-
a skill, right? Fast
Yeah,
talk.
it's a skill, yes.
Oh boy.
Ooh,
Oh.
Oh no.
dear.
Yeah, Warren, you're like, fuck the cops. You got nothing on us. And
Damn. I'm gonna take one for the team and just spend my luck.
no,
I can't?
You don't get to because Warren fumbled it.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
Okay.
The cops are pissed, and it's gonna be fight time.
Oh no.
Oh no, we
geez.
have to fight the cops.
You gotta fight the cops.
And they've already taken our weapons and everything.
Yeah, they did, in fact, take your weapons and everything.
Oh,
Oh
so,
dear.
oh no, I don't like the sound of that.
Okay, so here we go. Edgar, it's the start of combat. You are the first one, and there are 4 officers between you all. You have no weaponry. All you can do is fight back with your fists.
Damn, should we run? Holy shit. Like, we have no chance.
I feel like we don't have good odds, but like they're just I don't think we kind of have a choice. I feel like they think that we're part of their syndicate or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a
Yeah.
stand to make sure that we don't get hurt, but that's only if they attack us first. I'm not going to attack them.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do, Edgar?
Damn. I guess I shit, I don't know.
These cops have pulled out their billy clubs and are preparing to attack you.
Yeah, they don't look like they're gonna give me a choice, right? Like they're about to hit.
Are they bribable?
No, because you fumbled the fast talk.
Aw.
Oh, All right. So we might just have to take a chance here, I guess. If there's
You
no way
must
out of
fight.
this.
You must fight. There is no other option.
All right.
right,
So I
Seeing
just
them brandish shit, I'm just gonna go after them then.
Well, it's not
Okay.
your turn. It's Edgar's turn.
Oh,
yeah. Okay, so I just hit the closest one on on the fucking chin, man.
You're gonna go. You're gonna go punch at him.
Yeah, I guess I have to.
All right. So you're gonna roll brawl. You do not have access to your knife.
Of course.
And Albert is going for an attack.
oh no, Burb.
Wait, am I see the combat tracker, but I don't see them in there. I don't see Tav either.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Oh yeah. We should add Tavish to the combat tracker.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, all right, Edgar, you get you fail to brawl, but the person who you're brawling against, he gets a counterattack off on you. And hits you right in the side for 5 damage. Here, I'll add that to you.
God.
You've been smacked.
All right.
His poor fragile bird ribs again.
Yeah.
Poor fragile bird ribs again.
Right in the eggs, man.
So yeah, the guy smacks you and you're not feeling so good, and that's your turn. And now it's the guy who hit you's turn, who you just attacked. And he's actually since he's got a good hit off on you, he's going to turn and target someone else. He's gonna go ahead and smack at Cristobal. No, he's gonna go ahead and smack at Ty, actually. So, Ty, your options are to attack back, in which case you would use a brawl roll. You could dodge for a dodge roll, or you could attempt to do some kind of maneuver, such as grabbing the officer and restraining him while he attacks you, which is a brawl move.
I've got pretty high. I'm an intimidating guy. Does that count for anything?
Nope.
Not in this case. Okay. All right. I'll just I'll swing it right back at him.
All right then.
So I roll that.
Yeah, roll your brawl.
Oh no.
You fail and you get smacked. You get kind of got like right in the solar plexus for 2 damage. Let me add this to you. All right, and next in the order is Cristobal. Cristobal, are you with us? Cristobal is not with us. I shall control Cristobal.
All right.
So what Cristobal is going to do is he's going to try and grapple with the gentleman who just both attacked Edgar and Tavish. So we're going to do a quick brawl rating here. Oh. M1K3TV followed your channel. Well, welcome if you're a real person. If not, someone get on that. Oh, dang. You're a real boy. Hooray! We have a real boy here, everybody. Okay, so Cristobal fighting Brawl with an extreme success versus Albert, who's trying to attack back. Got a critical success. Holy shit. Y'all, he rolled a 1.
Oh my god.
Yo! Nice, Cristobal. Give him the old. Well, you're grappling him, so I guess that's like a crazy good grapple.
No. The guy who Cristobal was attacking.
Oh,
That's bad.
That's bad.
no. Oh, he rolled that. Ah.
Yeah, Cristobal gets smacked in the chest
Oh,
for 8 damage.
No,
Oh no.
Jeez.
And
no.
we're not doing
obtains
too good.
a major wound.
Yeah, that's more than half his health.
Oh,
And so Cristobal drops unconscious, or drops to the floor, and I need to make a constitution check to see if he drops unconscious or not. Okay, he successfully did not pass the fuck out.
whew.
Johnny, it's your turn.
Oh man. Oh geez.
If you attack Albert, you will not need, like, he will not have a counterattack against you.
Okay, I have a free move against him, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, and then, yeah, I have to try to nullify this situation because, everything's already getting really bad. I'll make an attempt to grapple him, or just give him my strongest, kind of like try to knock him out with a right hook. I don't know.
Okay,
Just
if you want to grapple him, that's a brawl maneuver.
Okay.
If you want to attack him with your fist, that is also a brawl maneuver, unhanded. But
unhanded, yeah.
You will not be able to just knock him out with one punch unless you're got a hand of God on you or something.
Yeah, I really have to be lucky. I'll attempt to grapple him with a brawl, I guess.
Okay, so roll your brawl for maneuver.
Right?
You succeed, so you have
Okay.
gone up behind and you have grabbed Albert in like a full Nelson, and
Nice.
anyone who wants to smack at you from there, or smack at Albert from there, will get a bonus die to use.
Okay.
First up next is Gerard, and he's actually going to try and make a maneuver to try and break you out, like break the combat roll that you got on his friend there. So you can either attempt to like counterattack him with a brawl maneuver, or try and just like dodge and avoid his attempt there. It's up to you. I'll let you know, he failed on his ability check. So if you roll to hit him and you succeed, you will hit him. That's for Johnny, by the way.
Oh, okay. Sorry. What was that?
Gerard, this next one, he's trying to smack at you. He's
Okay.
trying to break out the hold that you have on his friend, and he failed his ability check. So if you counterattack and you succeed on your attack, you will do damage to him without having to worry about anything.
Okay. Without breaking the hold, or?
Without breaking the hold, like you're just like kicking him away.
Okay. I'll make the attempt to counterattack.
All right, then. Roll brawl.
Roll brawl. Up. 28.
Excellent. You succeed.
Nice.
So
Regular.
roll your unarmed damage. You oh, gonna sneeze.
Up.
Sorry, excuse me.
That's because you said it.
You roll 1d3 plus 1d4 thanks to your size.
1d3 plus a d4. Okay, there's a 4. 2. And then
2.
I don't see the d3. Which die is
There
it?
there is not a d3 technically. Oops.
Oh.
That's not what I wanted to do, but that's fine. Roll a d6 and I'll just cut that in half if I need
You'll
to.
cut it in half. Okay. So a 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So 4 total?
Yes, total of 4. So he took a hit
Nice.
in the side there. And Francois is the next person. And he is going to try and take a swing at Tavish. So you can either, this is your first bit of combat, so you can either attempt to dodge. If you have equal levels of success on a dodge roll, you succeed. If you have equal levels of success trying to counterattack, you both hurt one another. So you might want to dodge.
I'm a very lumbering kind of guy that doesn't dodge very well.
Oh yeah, you don't have any good dodge.
So my my instincts are to just keep on swinging.
Okay, so roll for punchy punch.
My
You
instincts
fail
are getting me
punchy
killed.
punch. You fail to punchy punch. And you get hit real good. You get
Yikes.
hit real good. And up next is Danton. And so what Danton is going to do is he's going to try and attack Warren.
All right.
Okay. So what are you going to try and do, Warren? Are you going to try and dodge or try and attack?
Dodge.
Okay, roll your dodge.
Okay. There it is. No, so close. But I can spend luck.
It's not going to help you because Danton got a hard success.
Of course he did.
I'm just
Danton, why did? All right.
You're taking a rap.
and he gets you for like he wraps you all right, but not too bad. And
Oh, he already did it. Okay.
yeah, I did it for you, and it's your turn now, Warren. What do you want to do?
Grapple Danton.
Grappling Danton. Okay. Go ahead and roll your thing.
Ah. Take that,
All right.
Danton.
You grapple him. Make sure you tick off your successful brawl.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure to do that.
I don't think anyone else has had a successful brawl skill. Johnny Silversmith, you've had a successful brawl skill. So make sure you tick off your successful brawl skill, and then that's it. All right,
Will do.
you now have Danton. In like a headlock. Tavish, you can attack Albert or Danton, and have a bonus die on your attack roll.
Albert was the one that was getting at me first, so I'll go for Albert.
All right. So you roll your attack, and then you roll an extra d10 to replace your
I will
Your
spend 7 of my
10s.
luck to succeed.
No. Wait. Before you do that, roll an extra d10,
Oh, okay.
because that will replace your 10s column. Or not. Okay, you want to spend 7 of your luck to succeed? Roll 7 of your luck to succeed. Check your successful brawl skill.
How do I spend my luck? Do I just?
Oh, you just reduce it. Yeah, just
Okay.
subtract 7.
Nope. Sorry, where do I subtract 7 from the luck?
Your luck is just on the right-hand side of your main sheet. It's on
Yeah.
the level of your hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah, just select it and
Oh, I see it. I see.
type
It
in a new
works.
number. Yeah.
There's okay. There wasn't any kind of like indication.
No.
But there we go. And fighting succeed. Okay. So I punch the crap out of him.
All right. Please roll for damage.
All right. It's a 4.
It's 1d3. So roll a d6.
Yeah.
We'll divide it in half and then round up, or round down. I don't know. You do 2 damage to Albert.
What goes around comes around.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. And so first round of combat is over. Congratulations, everybody.
Right.
With this, Albert and Danton managed to break out of their holds with some help from their buddies. And they look at you all like beaten and bloodied and hurt, battered, and they sneer at you and they say, "Get out of town, or next time it's going to be much worse." And then they saunter off into their cars and take off.
I like yell after, "I'm just a tourist, man," or something like that.
They just take off.
Mhm.
This
Oh,
was
yeah.
Wasn't
this was this was just a warning. Like they weren't trying to kill you dead. They were trying to teach you a lesson. And they
Yeah.
taught you a lesson pretty good. I'm gonna remove the heavy damage, the major wound from Crystal Ball, because that crit was some bullshit. And they weren't trying to cause you a whole lot of damage. They were just trying to rough you up.
Yeah, they were trying to kind of pull, not pull their punches, but yeah, not do quite as much damage as they seemed to.
They were A-cabbing it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've just been worked over by the overzealous police on the way to the Royal Victoria Hospital. Good news is you can go right to the emergency room.
Yeah, convenient.
So this is actually one of the oldest hospitals in North America. Its reputation is of the highest standard of medical care. So, we're gonna fix you up a little bit here. Everyone, because you're getting professional medical help, your first aid checks are successful, so you all gain 1 HP back automatically.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll let you guys do that just really quick while I look up some rules on healing,
Wait,
because I've already forgotten.
what are we doing? I'm sorry.
Everyone regain 1 HP because you're being treated by medical professionals.
Okay,
You know, get patched up.
perfect.
I
Guess
guess.
this is probably under combat, isn't it?
Hmm?
Oh, just I'm just looking at where healing and shit is going to be.
Oh.
Oh yeah, and by the way, they tossed your weapons back to you as they left.
Oh, good.
It's Chris.
They felt bad for us.
No, all they were trying to do was give themselves an advantage. Like, they could have stolen your stuff, but I'm not going to
Right.
steal your stuff.
Our benevolent GM here.
Exactly.
All hail the GM.
Okay, and so you've been receiving medical care, so you get 1d3 each. So let me just do a quick roll here. No, I'm doing the roll here, Johnny.
Oh,
Don't
sorry.
worry about it. So you all gain 3 HP back due to the
Okay.
superior Canadian healthcare system,
Is that on top of the one you mentioned earlier, or
as well as for a total of 4.
Okay.
Awesome. Ooh, I feel better already.
As well, you should.
I'm at max health again. 9.
Good job.
So, yeah.
Let's see. So up to 10 for you.
We're squishy.
I need to learn some magic spells.
That's probably not a good idea.
That could go
Magic missile.
Magic missile. Except the missiles are my finger bones.
Oh yeah.
Who needs fingers? I'll just use my right hand for the missiles. I don't need it.
Missiles.
All right.
Whatever.
So,
you gotta
so here's the good news. You all are at the hospital now. The bad news is it's taken up a little bit of your time. It's taken up your study time, basically. In hospitals in the 1920s and 30s, closely regulated and carefully guarded. Visiting hours are strictly enforced, and the lax go where you will hospitals of the 1990 United States do not exist. Current and recent patient files will be filed alphabetically in open shelves, rather like those of a library in one long room on the second floor. But, lacking the permission of doctors and family, only staff will have access to these documents. You have a good enough reason to be here in the first place, since you've just got beaten up. But you should, probably not just walk on in and demand to see information.
Okay. Should someone try to talk to them then? Like
You-
negotiate?
You could, since you're working for Jean-Claude, you could ask for help from Jean-Claude. However, if you don't trust Jean-Claude, maybe not. I don't know where you guys are in this situation with Jean-Claude. Jean-Claude.
Jean-Claude.
Yeah, we haven't spoken to him very much either. I don't know if he would outright help us with whatever we're poking our noses into.
And there's also a possibility.
Besides, he's probably kind of busy right now with his mobster family.
He is a little bit.
Friends.
Uh,
Well, since it's for the purpose of the investigation, though, maybe we could still give him a call and see,
Yeah, we can give it a shot.
You could give it a shot. Other options are also you could try and bribe your way in. You could try and sneak your way in.
Johnny, you want to try phoning in Jean-Claude?
Yeah, I don't want to take any illegal means or anything like that to do this, so we'll definitely try him first. I'll give him a call.
Okay, so, you call on in, and it's a while after the meeting time would be, and you're on hold for just a little bit, but you get in touch with you do get in touch with Jean-Claude, and you just ask, hey, so we're at the hospital just because. Could we have some access to your father's medical records? Just how are you spinning this?
Uh, definitely open to suggestions, guys.
Mhm.
I try to just kind of sympathetically, like, because it's his father who just passed, right?
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
also his father who just cast a curse on him.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to let on too much that we know about the curse and everything else. I want to try to get as much genuine kind of information from this as I can.
He is the one who asked you to undo the curse.
Okay.
Yeah.
He knows magic's real.
Okay.
I would probably just say like we're trying to find more information to help us on the investigation and then the on curse.
Right. So yeah, I guess I say if in order to protect you and protect your sister and undo this whole craziness that's going on, I'd ask him if there's anything he knows or can help us with regarding this this curse and anything that anything we should look for or anything that we haven't we wouldn't be aware of.
Okay, so you started this phone call for one reason, now you veered off into an entirely separate spot to go. Like you asked. The original intent was to call up and ask, "Hi, we need access to your father's medical records. Can you give us the okay?"
Oh,
and now you're
that's my first question. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. First question is that okay. Well, he's gonna like ask out loud. He's like, "Well, I am not entirely. I don't know why you would want to have access to those records, but I suppose that I can do so."
Oh, I appreciate it so much, Mr. Jean-Claude.
So it takes a little bit of time, actually a fair bit of time for the approval process to go through.
Mm-hmm.
And after a little bit of bureaucracy, you meet up with Mademoiselle Natalie Dussault. She's a young and pretty file clerk. And she's intent on doing her job right. So when you arrive and you show you have the authorization, she checks it and double checks it and triple checks it before she even opens the door to the room, and she doesn't even let you in. She just brings it out herself for you. And here's a picture of her.
Oh. Okay.
And allow me to summarize the contents of the file for you.
Okay.
You see that Lucien Lavoie first came to the hospital a little over 4 months ago, when he was in better than average condition for a man of his age. 2 months ago, his health began to deteriorate, and because of the sudden change, he was sent to a variety of physicians. A small brain tumor was discovered last month, but that did not explain his worsening general health. The final report indicates a positive change. Lucien was actually recovering. And this is all the amount of information that you get from the first 10 minutes of study. Fortunately, you can just move on to the next bit of information. This is deep in the file, but written plainly. You don't need a medicine roll to understand it.
Okay.
The doctors were, and I quote, "womed," WOMED, womed.
Hmm.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that even mean?
I'm Googling it. I think it's supposed to be worried, maybe? But it's definitely womed
Okay.
about his poor mental hygiene. This was not accredited to the tumor, but to severe mental stress. During one of his last psychiatric interviews, Lucien raved on about proves that he lied to the investigators.
Hmm.
And also loosed to magic spells that were eating his mind. Another report notes raving about people turning into animals, and the psychiatrist concluded that these delusions were caused by the pressure of the tumor on Lucien's brain. The report concludes that as Lucien's body improved, his mind declined. Hang on a second here. I think someone fucked up with typing things out, or I fucked up on reading things.
Oh, it's all good. I think they just mistyped worried about his. I think that's what happened. Because I'm looking at it, and that would make sense.
Yeah.
Maybe it's some bad OCR scanning or something.
It could well be bad OCR scanning. And let me look, see here.
Yeah, hopefully like the ink didn't run together, something like that on the original.
Mm-hmm. In the third 10 minutes, so it takes about a half an hour of studying to get all this information here. Included in Lucien's medical file is his autopsy report, summarized for the information of the coroner's inquest. In the report, the examiner states his puzzlement over untraceable antibodies in the corpse's bloodstream, which was type AB, which are not naturally present in human blood serum. The agent's origin or purposes is unknown, and the report makes no attempt to explain it. It also concludes that the tumor was minor and should not have had an effect on the patient's behavior.
Ooh.
And finally, cause of death is given as blood loss due to severe self-inflicted wounds.
Yeesh.
Potential suicide, yet the report incongruously concludes that the act may have been brought on by hemorrhaging from the tumor.
Hmm.
Medical records do show that Lucien was recovering and that his affliction was not endangering his life, yet he had been driven insane and in order to take his life in such a brutal and bizarre manner. Attached to this autopsy are photos of the eviscerated cadaver. Everyone roll spot hidden, please.
All right. Nope.
Wow, by 1 point.
You could spend one luck to succeed.
Yeah. Oh, that was the last one? Yeah, I'll spend 1 luck.
All right, then. So, Warren, you managed to notice something. There are some strange prints on the photo that on Lucien's left wrist. And under a magnifying glass, you can see that the prints are identified as deep bite marks.
So this is a picture of Lucian?
This is a picture of Lucien.
Okay. So I now know that the person I saw in my vision is this person.
Yes.
Okay. That could worry me.
Could worry you.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and point out the bite marks on his wrists, to everyone else. Doesn't seem like something I would keep private.
Yes. So you point to them, and they're gnawing, like chewing and biting, and at first blush, they seem to match the biting on the left sides of the wooden soldiers.
Yeah, the toy
Mhm.
figures or whatever.
Yeah.
Didn't see those though.
Well, I turned to everybody and just I tried to describe it. I mean, so
Oh,
that
well, yeah, you guys
it
can
does
see it,
seem
yeah.
familiar. Yeah, I was the one that looked at it.
Yeah, so everyone just kind of you can come to the group conclusion here that
Hmm.
hey, look, there's bites on the left, and yeah,
Yeah,
there's just a lot of stuff that's been going on there.
like too many things are kind of similar to each other. These strange animals we're seeing around the the grounds and all these other weird things that are happening. It seems something involving an animalistic element to it is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like a coincidence.
Could be.
Oh.
I'm just the keeper. I can't tell you anything.
Oh, come on. Just a hint, please. No, I'm kidding. We wouldn't be very good investigators if we asked for help.
I mean, you said that they were human bite marks on the British soldier things, right?
Yes.
And this matches those bite marks, so it's human bite marks as well.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else we can see in the file, or is that it?
That is it. You can make a few conclusions here. Lucian's insanity seems to have, according to this file, not resulted from a brain tumor.
Yeah.
but-
Sorry.
But from what some of you do know about magic is, and your own experiences, is the casting of powerful spells can induce a psychosis.
Hmm. Yeah. It seems because the report that the lesion or whatever it is on the brain that wasn't big enough to cause hallucinations, and yet he had these terribly violent, like, something that was happening, and it seems mystical in nature.
Yes.
Hmm. Beats the heck out of me. I don't know what any of you think about it. What we
Hmm. I don't know all that much about magic. Um, was he biting his wrists to put his own blood in the bowl, or
You can't make that determination at this point.
okay?
What about the oh no, never mind. I mean, is any of this connected to the corpse that we saw when we were first introduced to the house and everything? Like, could we investigate that next, or
The only
The only-
connection that you've had so far is the silver bowl had some engravings that matched that of the stone pillow.
okay? Because I also saw that animal in the distance that was resembling part of that same epitaph, and I don't know if that's another place to look around. because it seems like all of these are connected to something that is going to help us discover something. So we should follow a lead somewhere.
Yeah, we definitely need to
Possibly.
get back to that mansion at some point when it's safe to do so. I don't know when we would be able to like look around, because it seems like they don't want us looking around
I think
that area. But we definitely need to get over there. I'm very curious about that bear.
Mm-hmm.
But right now it's the middle of the night, right?
Yeah, it is evening time now.
Okay.
I guess so you have the epitaph here, which was the three-legged bear points the way, never make a bull frown, for then the raven will not stay.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else we can research while we're here at the hospital? Like anything else about the rest of the family? Any other records that are relevant?
You only have access to Lucien's records.
Okay, all right. I think we have to go back then.
Yeah, I think we should either go to the university / library or back at the church.
Is it too late to go to the university at this point?
The university libraries are open till 3 in the morning, so you could do some some looking into that. It's only been an hour since you left, or well, it's been like, I'll say 2 hours since you left, so it's I'll say about like 8 or 9. So you
Alright.
still have time.
Let's go look in some books.
All right, then. We're going to go look at some books.
I don't know if the chemistry department's taking orders at this at this time of day, but
No,
It's an
it's
emergency.
the library that's open. It's the library that's open, folks.
Okay. So we'll go and see what we can research about, you know,
Things and stuff and things.
Yes.
French Canadian mythology.
Exactly. That's a good thing to look up.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone makes their way to the university. Université de Montréal. It's recently established in 1242. And here you may be able to decipher the Silver Bowl's inscription. You have the bowl with you, so there's that. The library is open until 3 in the morning. It's summertime, so it's largely vacant, but the library is staffed by one person, so don't expect too much assistance.
Okay.
I'll make an attempt to find and research myself on local mythology.
Okay, so you are specifically looking for things on
Animal life, I guess.
French Canadian local mythology.
French Canadian, yes.
Okay, excellent. Roll a library use roll, please.
Library use, right?
Yes.
Oop, drop the other one. Let me try that again. Ah! Nope. Oh. Why did they both? Okay.
It's fine. So what you can do, you could spend 7 luck to succeed in your search, or you could push this roll somehow if you can describe to me exactly what it is that you're doing.
I don't feel like I can really, because I don't really know myself what I'm looking for. So I think I will spend the luck.
Okay. So spend 7 luck.
All right.
All right then.
19.
Just give me one moment.
No problem. I happen upon a passage that suddenly reveals something.
Okay, I've got the information that you're looking for here, but I also want to know what the rest of you might be looking for at this time.
I was looking for that same thing. 'Cause
You,
I
you,
was
you were
like-
look you were looking for it as well.
Yeah.
Make the roll because we want to see if you succeed and have a chance to tick off your successful roll check.
No.
Johnny did. What else were people looking for? Were people looking up like language stuff?
Yeah, I'll look for the language part, like, I guess.
Okay. Roll successful library use, or roll library use rather.
We can split into two, and I can do the language as well.
Okay.
That way, Johnny. Hi. Yeah. Library use.
Oh.
Okay. Warren, tick off your thing. And I'll also have Chris roll library use real fast. Okay. So, I'll start with this. Johnny, you were looking up French Canadian local mythology and stuff, and you found quite a few bits of folklore. But the thing that caught your attention specifically was the loup-garou. Loup-garou.
Loup-garou?
Loup-garou.
The what?
Loup-garou. Loupgarou.
Lou.
Literal translation, werewolf.
Ooh.
In Quebec, the French and Native American traditions allow for all sorts of were-things, not just wolves. The loup-garou is a man that can transform into the shape of an animal.
An animal, you say?
An animal, so not just a wolf. So it could be, form of a bird or a deer or an elk or, anything like that.
Or a raven.
Yeah, or a raven. And in the folklore, it says that the shape changes at will. It's not forced by the full moon like the English werewolf style.
So there's some kind of control over the process.
And in your looking over this, you see that in stories about loup-garou, there's like someone who transforms while wearing clothes will still have their clothes on when they transform back.
All right.
They're not naked.
They're not naked. And in your studies, you see that the loup-garou are powerful creatures. They heal rapidly. A wound that would kill a man will not harm a loup-garou. Which one? I keep fucking it up.
Loup?
Loup.
Garou.
Garou. Okay.
Yeah, like roux, like a kangaroo.
Like a roux sauce.
Yeah, like loup-garou.
Loup-garou.
Yes.
Silver bullets and silver blades are not used in these French Canadian stories. The main way to do damage to loup-garou is the fire.
Ooh. All right.
So am I hearing this as well? Or is it
Um,
between Johnny and?
yeah, this is you both were studying the same spot, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me
yeah.
and Johnny were on one, and Edge and Purple were on another one.
Yeah.
So both of you who were looking up on French Canadian folklore, you're just like, hey, look at this, and like you all get this information together, and I assume you're also going to tell all the friends momentarily.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. This is sounding like exactly what we're experiencing right now.
Think so?
It seems to me like all these things are related to. We found animal bones in the guest house. There's these strange things out in the distance, and then the thing that saved us in the alley last time. All of these seem connected somehow.
The one-eyed dog, yes.
I can also let them know about my vision now, since Lucian appeared as a white wolf first.
Yes, you did see him as a white wolf and then transform into a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you now have this piece of a puzzle, or at least you think you have this piece of a puzzle, because I'm sure, as Edgar, Warren, and Cristobal remember, you did have some preconceived notions and knowledge going in on your first adventure, where you thought that burning a thing would be a good idea, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But then again, this is a different beast altogether.
Mm.
This is not so much a corpse as something French Canadian mythology related, and Jean-Claude was also quite intent on following French Canadian folklore in order to break this curse.
Yeah, did it mention anything about confirming what he said about reversing the thing? The reversing the procedure breaks it.
Yeah, through your studies, like you found the loup-garou information, while also kind of going through the things that, yes, in French Canadian folklore, a lot of the magic and stuff is reversed by you take whatever ritual that you performed with and do it backwards to break whatever curse or spell or whatever it is, and that's that's how you save the day, how you end the drought, how you call the rain or whatever.
Right. Well, I guess I'll say that the powder or whatever that I found before we left that alley, we need to find out what that is, because it has something to do with, whatever it is that jumped in and we saw that night, and it seems too odd to just have been a wild animal and to just be anything else. And whenever we can access a chem lab or something, we need to see what it is.
Okay, well that will not be tonight for sure.
Yeah, that seems to be a different time, but that seems important.
Being a little bit of an airhead, I had forgotten that I actually have some pharmacy experience from mixing medicines for my animals. So I don't know if I would be able to be of help with that if we find a chem lab or if we need a chem lab.
Yeah, we'll look into it the next day. before we need to go back and try to deal with the curse or whatever.
Yeah, you've been requested to show up at 8 p.m. to lift the curse tomorrow.
We got plenty of time tomorrow.
You have lots of time tomorrow to kind of figure some things out, yes.
Okay.
So you think that the Lucaru have something to do with this curse. I will also remind you, someone noticed that I forget his name. The brother's eyes were glowing at one point.
Yeah. You saw that
Stefan.
one,
Yeah.
Yes, Stefan.
right? Mhm.
Yeah.
So you have
true.
quite a few puzzle pieces.
Right.
And the name of this curse this spell is called Cage of Kind.
Cage of Kind.
Kind.
Like kind as in a kind of thing?
Could be a kind of thing. Could be kindness.
Hmm.
You think probably kind of thing just based on linguistics.
Right. Yeah, it seems like of a kind, of a grouping of some kind, or well, not to use the word again, but yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe that.
Yeah, so there's something going on there. But the question then becomes, what results or what conclusions do you come from this?
Well, it probably is.
How does one become a werewolf in the first place? Or a Lugaru?
Lugare, it varies by story. It's not like European werewolves where the bite will cause you to transform at the full moon.
An infection.
Yeah, it's not infection wise. There's lots of different stories in the folklore. Sometimes it's a reward that's granted to someone in order to help them on some kind of quest. Sometimes it's a curse for someone who's engaging in some kind of unhuman, animalistic behavior. Or it really all depends on the story, but usually it's like instigated by someone or something, whether it's Native American folklore god, like a trickster, like Coyote is like, okay, yeah, here you go, boom, or something else similar to that. It all does depend on what story you read. That's where things start to grow muddled.
Huh. Yeah, they're not all saying the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
uh,
But we're definitely getting the vibe that the family that we're working for
Is sketchy.
the werewolf word that I can't pronounce.
there's some no good happening somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But we do have everything we need to reverse the curse now, at least.
You do.
It seems like we have a lot. I don't know if we have all of it. I'm feeling like there's a secret somewhere within the house or the grounds that at least will help us solidify if we have everything.
Yeah, I wonder, like, the bowl, like, if it needs to have the blood of the people, like, that
Yeah.
are affected by the curse.
Yeah, like
You know.
only the family's blood or something.
Yeah. Because it certainly seems like the bowl is important.
Well, what do you think? What do you think this spell is? I guess is the big question here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a process to transform to like a higher form of being or something that the grandfather or something had tapped into, like, maybe he feels it would make their family stronger or something. I don't know. I'm just spitballing, I guess.
So I guess just dumbing it down to its more basic thing. You're saying that this spell is to turn the family into Lugaru?
Or someone else. I don't know. Somebody's attempting to turn. I don't know if the curse is turning them into it or out of it. I don't know, but it seems like it's tied to it.
Probably tied to it.
Yeah, true. Because like go ahead.
Sorry, I was just going to mention that it did state that the Lugaru they heal wounds, and so the family we're working for is worried about dying. So I'm thinking that the curse is to actually remove their werewolfiness so that they can actually die.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It's a possibility.
And they've
It could
been
be.
getting sick or something, which
Are they
if
all
they-
affected by it? Yeah.
You don't know that information. You are speculating now.
yeah.
True though, like you said, like Celine was like she has a arm that hurts. You know, she was like a loup-garou. I guess that would heal.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, maybe it prevents them from healing.
Or it
And-
seems like they all have if they all have an injury or something odd about them, it's not. They don't seem to be normal injuries or afflictions.
Hmm.
I'm going to ask
have
everyone
family-
here to please make an idea roll.
Okay.
Like, they don't have normal doctors. They have family doctors.
Yeah, they don't trust outside doctors. That's true.
Where's ideas on the main page, right?
Intelligence, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well done, Tavish. Yeah, so recall, if you will, that big Labrador dog that helped you all got cut across the eye.
Mm-hmm.
And then the very next day, that wound seemed to be healed. Like, healed well, at the very least.
Yeah, the dog
Mhm.
came to the funeral and it was fine.
Well, it was still a one-eyed dog, but like it looked like it had been treated well and recovered well.
Okay.
I guess
But
we can say Edgar had that idea because I wasn't at either of those things.
yeah, technically you didn't see it, but like it was something that was like mentioned.
Okay.
Yeah,
Saw
you
him
just
going-
You remembered
connected the
it.
dots. Yeah,
Yeah.
as we talked about it.
Right. We were all like working it out together from what we saw.
Yeah, I love this. By the way, you all are just like sitting here spitballing, and like you've done the research, you've got the information, and I'm loving it so much. And it's so hard for me to stop from saying whether one direction is right or the other one is right, or if it's a third one entirely.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Perfect.
great for sure. We got this, guys.
So that dog might have been a loup-garou then.
Might have been.
Or related to whatever it was, yeah.
Man, I have a feeling that every single animal we saw so far are loup-garous. Because, like, the bear, like, I don't know, like, that guy with the missing leg, well, I guess it would have healed, but I don't know. Seeing a bear with a missing leg and, you know,
Yeah.
that guy was, like, on all fours, you know, he'd have only 3 legs. And,
Yeah.
and it was said that he was burly like a bear, so I don't know, man. Maybe he likes
No, I
being
think
a
you're
bear.
onto something.
Yeah. I think we need to confirm some part of this hypothesis somewhere.
Okay, so your hypothesis is that the Lavoie family are loup-garou. Either they were prior, or because of the curse, they have become one. You're not sure about yet, but you think there's some shenanigans going on in that regard.
Mm-hmm.
And they're probably harboring a bunch of Lugaru.
Yeah. And I think we also need to try and I forget what was like similar to what we found in the church, like on the stone pillow, like it was
Yes,
the writings
that
on the ground.
Yeah.
it was stuff that was included with the silver bowl, which is the next thing that I'm going to go into because you did get a success on that. I just wanted you all to come to your conclusion on
Okay,
on this thing before moving into other information.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so proud of you guys.
Heck yeah.
Well, you had to prod us with an ideal roll, but we got there.
Well, I only asked for that because I was like, that was a small bit of information. It was a while back.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's appreciated, I think, just for the sake of moving forward with,
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm. So you've come to your conclusions based on the Loup-garou and French Canadian folklore. So the next thing was the language roll and searching for that. And basically, through your research, you can tell that the script is of Tibetan origin. It's like Sanskrit script, and it seems to be Tibet, but you you don't have enough knowledge in language or skill, and there's no way of you being able to figure this out. But um, the fact that you can't like find things, like there's just these small enough differences that you're not able to get this script correctly right, makes you think that it's like esoteric, either ancient or remote or something. And so with a successful library use roll, there's an interesting suggestive story that links northern Tibet to you all, because there's a region still largely unexplored. Its inhabitants are little known. But the problem is that it's written in German.
Wer kann Deutsch sprechen?
Wer kann Deutsch sprechen?
Anybody?
I was gonna say, do you? I guess you speak German, or
I mean,
Not
kind
in
of
character.
in real life, but not my character. So
yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry. I guess I would ask, would Cristobal be able to do like a language check, or is it totally beyond like all of us to try and figure this out?
Yeah, none of you have any Tibetan style language or German language. Cristobal has Spanish and some Latin.
Okay. All right.
maybe
But
once the university wakes up in the morning, there would be other people to consult about that.
yeah, you would certainly be able to request the services of a German translator.
Mm-hmm.
But you were able to yeah, you have the information of what you need translated. I'll just let you have it.
All right. Awesome.
And sorry, just a second here. This was also yeah. You have information that you need to wait on in order to get any more stuff on. So you could also take this time to continue your research into Sankuti. that would require returning to the Bibliothèque Nationale du Québec, although that library is also still open till 3 in the morning. I'll say that with this amount of studying and talking amongst yourselves, you've now come to about 11 o'clock at night. So you could go to the other library and do some research there, or you could turn in for the night and get a good night's sleep. It's all up to all of you.
Yeah. I mean, we've recovered a little bit and everything. Maybe we could try pushing a little more research before turning in, but I'm not sure what else we would find.
Well, keep in mind that your earlier research into Sankuti was cut short because you had to get to the funeral.
Yeah, we didn't really get to finish that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that was all of us pretty much, except for Rowlga's
Edgar and Tavish weren't there.
Oh yeah, Edgar was out too. Yeah,
I was hungover.
you were. Yeah, it was a rough one.
It was certainly that.
Okay, so to the library there, I guess we shall go.
All right, so you will head on over to the library, and the librarian just yawns and waves as you leave, and the other librarian seems quite more perky and upbeat because she's got like a quarter full pot of coffee right beside her.
Oh
She
yeah.
says, "Bienvenue à la Bibliothèque Nationale du Québec."
Huh? I greet her as well.
Well, welcome. Anyways,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some more library use rolls, please.
All right.
Ooh,
Library.
I
use-
actually failed.
Oops.
No.
Oh no.
There we go. Oof. Yeah,
if
no
that
way.
fumble doesn't ruin it, I will spend those 2 points. But what does the fumble do?
That's the thing. So, I need to recall. You gained access to the very rare and nearly unique complete copies of certain books. You know, last time you searched through that stuff. I don't think you need to touch that again. So I don't think you're gonna fuck up super bad. Okay. I know what the fumble is going to be. The fumble is basically that hang on. Yeah, the fumble is going to be that the entire rest of your evening, you will not make any chances. Basically, the fumble means you cannot push your library use rolls. You cannot spend luck. Just the rest of this evening spent researching Sankuti. You think you're making great progress until at the very end of things you realize that Edgar fucked up, and you are all going off following the information of a wrong person also named James Andrews.
Oh.
Oh no.
Like,
Wow.
no, sorry, you weren't following James Andrews. You were following up information on someone named Andrew James. And
Oh,
so the rest of this evening is kind of a wash. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning when you realize this horrible mistake you've all made.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
it's about to end, so you should all head back to the what's the word I'm looking for?
The church.
The church for the evening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after that, I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm done with this. Forget all these books.
Yeah,
Oh,
I would
gosh.
be embarrassed for someone who likes to go to the library. My character.
Hmm.
And you know, to be fair, to be absolutely fair, there was a lot of late Latin, New Greek, Old Greek, Medium Greek, and all kinds of different languages jumping in there. It
Hmm.
was like, it's an understandable mistake to make. It's just, oh god.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like we were out of our element to begin with, and then the mistranslation or anything by the time we finally got there was, yeah.
Yeah.
We gave it a good shot, but I think we need to quit while we're behind here.
Yeah,
I guess we'll
exactly.
bug Father McBride in the morning.
Right. We want some answers now.
Yeah, fair enough. All right then, folks. So this will be the turning in for the evening. This is also where we will make our skill advancement checks.
All right. Okay. I had 2, I think, this time.
Yes, I'll be doing these skill advancement checks for Cristobal. Remember, you want to roll higher than your current percentage score.
Mm-hmm.
Cristobal did not roll higher on his occult. Ty, you succeed, so you roll 1d10, and you will add that result to your brawl.
Ooh,
Edgar,
nice.
roll 1d10 and add that to your natural world percentage. Warren, roll 1d10 and add it to your brawl percentage.
Hooray.
Goodness, 10s and 9s.
Nice!
Another 10. Oh my god. Y'all got beat up and you're like, oh, you know what? I should just not get beat up anymore.
Yeah.
No, Edgar, just roll a d10, not another d20.
Did I?
Yeah,
Wait.
you rolled a check again.
Oh, it's because I was trying to edit it.
Oh yeah, you need to open up the thingy,
Darn.
the edit list thing.
Yeah. All right. And in the third column.
In the third column, yeah, that seems to be the best spot for it.
And that's a D10 for spot hidden as well, or is it another die?
Yeah, d10 for spot hidden. Roll d10 and add the result to your spot hidden.
Aw, 2 this time.
That's okay.
Oops.
It's not.
It's not, he says. Spot hidden, good. Roll a d10 and add that to your thing there, Edgar.
That was spot hidden. 6.
Add that to library use. Add 4 to library use for Cristobal.
Wait, did I not? Did I have a successful library use? I feel like I did at some point.
Yeah,
Maybe I
roll
didn't.
it. It's
Yeah.
fine. Just,
I don't
Just
think I
do it.
did. Actually,
Roll it.
All
I'm
right.
telling you to roll it. I'm being nice to you. I'm proud of you.
No. Our benevolent GM is proud of us.
Roll for listen.
All
Excellent.
right.
Wow, another 10.
Nice.
Wow.
Listen goes up by 2. All right. How's everyone doing? Have you all done your skill checks anymore?
I'm good. Do mine now.
Oh, excellent.
Okay.
Roll a 10. Roll a 10. Roll a
Oh.
10.
That 10. Come on.
Oh,
Yikes! All
That's
right,
statistics
something.
for you.
it's still a number. And then I had one more. Listen.
Nope.
No, I wanted, yeah.
You wanted
Okay.
to roll higher.
So I add 2 to brawl.
Add 2% to brawl, yes.
Okay. Oh. Oh, that's why it is in the. There it is. Okay. Oh, 47.
So which fighting brawl do you increase? The one on the skills page or the one on the main page?
One on the skills page. That will increase the one on the main page automatically.
Okay. I was just wondering because I noticed it also like increased my knife, which is I was wondering if that was okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because your skill brawl counts for any kind of physical attack. So, like, if you're doing a stabby stab, that's a brawl skill. If you're doing a shooty shoot with a gun, that would require firearms use.
Okay.
Mm.
Just wanted to make sure I did it right.
Absolutely, positively. Okay, so because you've made a very good, like, I'm proud of you. I'm rewarding you all with some sanity points for um for
Working
successfully working together and getting that information out of what I personally felt was a little bit of a clusterfuck. Like you knew to search for French Canadian folklore, and you were bent on that animal bent,
Mm.
and that was a thing of beauty. So I'm gonna give you all some sanity points. Allow me to just
Hooray.
make a roll here. Yeah, everyone gain back 3 sanity points, please.
All right.
Oops, I'm sorry.
Nice. 60.
And since you'll be sleeping the night, you'll all regain 1 health point as well.
Ooh, okay, up to 10. Feeling pretty good.
Good, good. Okay, so you will have a good night's sleep. In the morning, your aches are still there, but they are better. You get up, and the day you have ahead of you is fairly open until 8 o'clock in the evening. That is the time when you have said that you will help reverse the curse on the Lavoie family. Because you have an inkling that this curse has a relationship to Loup-Garou, you should probably have a way of, being able to deal with Loup-Garou.
Starting fires.
You need some kind of way of defending yourselves, because knives don't work, guns don't work, blades
Silver.
don't work, silver don't work.
Dang.
The only way that your research suggests is to use fire. And because at this point, maybe you will be helping the Lavoie family, maybe you won't be helping the Lavoie family. You seem to have been a little bit unsure on what path to take after some more recent revelations.
Hmm.
At least that's what I was picking up from all of you folks.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
That seems to be the direction for us. Yeah.
Okay.
So in terms of a defense, can we, I don't know, make some kind of a chemical compound that would ignite or something like that? I don't know what we have access to.
You'd be able to jury rig any kind of situation you want out of buying like gasoline or turpentine or any kind of accelerant.
Kerosene, maybe?
Exactly.
Okay. So yeah, if we've all read and we've seen, yeah, the only, if anything we come across is vulnerable to fire, we need it like, accessible.
Mm-hmm. But before you get your game plan going on here, morning time, uh, you wake up, and Father McBride is gone again. He is gone already in the morning. Madame Danjou has made provisions for you. It's an English-style breakfast of eggs, ham, and fried potatoes. And the morning newspapers are passed around, and you read them during breakfast. And there's a curious report this morning. Bloodless body found. The body of an unidentified man was found yesterday on the east side of Mont Royal. The authorities have appealed for information concerning missing white men between the ages of 25 and 35 years of age, about 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighing approximately 160 pounds. The deceased has blonde hair and is smooth shaven. Authorities seem to be without significant clues in the apparent murder. The ghastly discovery was made last evening by Monsieur Christophe Namena. He and his family had been out for a picnic. The unclothed remains appear to have been at the secluded site for about 2 days, according to the authorities. Detective Dane DeRose earlier stated today that the heart had been surgically removed and the body had been deliberately drained of blood. Later, he modified the statement, saying he preferred to withhold comments until after the coroner's inquest. Foul play is the expected verdict from today's proceedings, but some authorities termed the episode a medical student prank. Police headquarters were quickly abuzz with rumors about the matter. Some officers felt the violence of the act to be without precedent in Montreal. Several officers independently compared it to London's infamous Ripper murders of 2 generations ago.
Missing heart.
Wow. That sounds familiar.
Hmm.
How long have we
Doesn't
been
it, though?
here? Has it been 2 days?
Yes, this is the 3rd day you have been here.
Okay.
Everyone roll spot hidden for me, please.
All right.
Hooray.
Cristobal got this. Everyone who has successfully done it, check your skill things. You also notice a curious story buried deep in the newspaper that seems to have been rewritten
Oh,
or something. Extensive damage was done to a row of antique shops along Notre Dame, it was reported yesterday. Police received 2 calls about break-ins which apparently occurred late at night. At first, the officers did not take the report seriously because the unsubstantiated descriptions of the prowlers were of grotesque zombie things.
oh,
A hasty patrol of the area turned up nothing, but shop owners the next morning discovered losses totaling some $4,000 in damages and goods. Police continue to favor the student prank theory because the shop owners report damages but nothing stolen. Police also speculated that the pillagers might have been looking for something in particular. Authorities are taking a dim view of such behavior. They warn that perpetrators of such destruction face serious criminal charges and that the cases will remain under investigation until the culprits are brought to justice.
Well, yeah. If there's disturbances in antique shops, I feel like that, and then nothing was taken. Something very specific was being looked for by something causing this disturbance. So, yeah.
Yes, indeed. That is
Hmm.
sure to be the case. or seems to be the case.
I mean, we've come across a few like very old sort of relic type things here. I wonder if it was one of the things we've seen.
It's certainly possible. As breakfast continues, and shortly after you finish reading the news article, Madame d'Anjou enters. And she sits before you all, and she says that she's concerned that Father Philip may be missing. His supper, a pot à feu, it's like a kettle of stew basically, went untouched. It's not
Oh.
rare, because he often fasted. However, his bed has not been slept in, and his fresh shirt for today still hangs unworn. Furthermore, she's just learned from the part-time maid, Claire, that last afternoon a strange priest answered Claire's knock at the door to Father Philip's room. He told her that the father was studying and that he did not wish to be disturbed. Claire went home thinking that nothing was amiss, but there's only one priest in the parish, and though, of course, many priests are Father Philip's friends. Claire herself had little to add. The strange priest was in a dim light. He had a firm and kindly voice. She'd know him again if she met him, but nothing stands out about him. And Claire is also, just around.
So she only knows like the sound of his voice, or what?
He was in dim. He was in dim light. He was tall, kind of slender. He had a firm, kindly voice. He was wearing like round glasses.
Okay. Is that someone we've seen before, or
It does not. It does not pop out to you as someone you've seen before.
Okay. Yeah. As why would Father McBride just leave without eating if he didn't? If he requested it, I guess. If he was still going to have breakfast there or whatever, he must have been heading somewhere.
That was his supper for last night.
Oh, that was supper from last night. Okay. So he could have been gone since last night.
Yes, because his bed was not slept in, and his new shirt for the day is still hanging.
Okay.
Maybe we should investigate his room where that strange guy was to see if there are any clues.
That's a good enough idea as any. Any objections?
No, I like that idea.
No, let's go.
All right, then. You all make it up quite easily into Father McBride's room. If you're just going to start searching for clues and stuff right away, I'll ask for spot hidden rolls from everybody.
All right.
Everyone who succeeded on that spot hidden, check it if you need to again. Tristobal and Edgar, you both work together and quite easily locate a fat personal journal. Keep in mind, it is a little early to be truly alarmed. It is certainly possible that he simply went out, missed a train, was unable to get back. It's up to you if you want to try and have a looky-loo at it.
Oh, I look at it for sure.
You're looking at it?
Like, zero hesitation. I'm just like, oh, cool, a book.
Zero hesitation.
Yeah.
Not a single hesitation.
No.
Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. There's just more in this section before the journal section in the thing here.
Okay.
The window of McBride's room is slightly ajar. It opens into a back alley, and there are clumps of relatively fresh clay on the window ledge and the floor beneath.
Wait, there's clay.
Yeah, like clumps of fresh clay on the window ledge and on the floor beneath the window.
Fresh
Clay.
clay.
Someone's been coming in and out the window.
Yeah, like dirt
Oh,
on
like
feet.
like mud. Okay, right.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, clay like mud.
Oh, okay. Why would it wouldn't have been him? Maybe because why would he sneak out his own window?
Why would someone sneak out their own window?
Feel like we should have asked if everyone saw him regularly. That before. I don't know when who would have seen him come in or anything like that to get an idea. But
Madame Danjou saw him leave yesterday in the morning.
okay, he left in the morning yesterday. All right. Well, it was
Someone who's sneaking out to possibly get hearts late at night.
Yeah, that is a thing as well. You did have a concern that was Father McBride someone who had snapped and was gathering fresh human hearts for his secret heart thing.
Yeah, and I felt that the heart in the box wasn't legit. So I am.
Well, it was different. It wasn't that it wasn't legit, but something was very different about it, and the way things were preserved and everything else was.
It was too
suggesting. You're right. And I guess if it was last night, and we read in the paper this morning that there was incidents, separate incidents even, that were found and reported, then he may have something to do with them. Maybe it wasn't him, but he has something to do with it, because why would he just disappear last night? So he seems like he's racing around for something. We don't really know what, but there's
Who
intent.
knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows? Maybe. So yeah. Do you guys want to check out the room that has the safe in it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see if it's got the. Well, can we open the safe?
You were given a key.
Okay.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we can look at the heart again.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's where he put the heart when he was showing us around, right?
Yeah, the heart was put into there. He took the book because he was going to show it to someone on that first day there, and you haven't looked at the. You haven't looked for it yet. But yeah, you go ahead and have a little looky at the safe there.
Yeah.
The safe door has been buckled slightly. Someone has tried and failed to force open the door with crowbars. Are you going to open the key? Or open it with the key, rather?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. You open it, and inside there is the locket with the heart. There is the locket, and you open the locket, and the heart is still inside it, just as you left it. It shows no deterioration. Surely this thing is holy, or at the very least, magical. The old book, which Father McBride said he was going to show to Robert Lowell, is not in the safe. Presumably, Lowell still has it.
Okay.
This damaged safe is no longer secure.
So wait, it's been attempted to be broken into, and it's not stable anymore, or anything? Like it's busted? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like they were able to, like, they weren't able to open it before they left for whatever reason. Maybe they were scared of being caught, but it would be easier now to break into it than the previous attempt.
Okay. So someone's been in here that did not have the key, and they have been inside of it. We don't know if something has been taken. Oh, well, no, you said the book is not there.
Yeah. They did not get inside of it.
Oh, okay.
It's just like they tried to break in, they failed. maybe like they heard someone coming and they were just like, fuck it, bolt.
Okay. Yeah.
But if anyone tries to break into it again, it will be very easy to do so.
Okay.
You need a place to put this thing. Considering the fact that it's the 1920s or whatever, you could do a security deposit box in the banks. You could keep it on your person. You could hide it under your mattress. Whatever you guys feel like doing.
I mean, yeah, we could just keep it in our luggage or something. I don't know, but then the housekeeping staff or somebody else would be able to check it. So we can't really keep it here, right? Guys?
I don't think so. No, yeah.
Yeah.
See, like, I don't know where we would trust a place enough to leave it, so one of us should probably just keep it on us.
Yeah, that's an option.
Yeah, 'cause we don't know who to trust out here and stuff, so yeah.
Everyone do idea rolls for me.
Idea. Huh.
Okay. Idea, success, extreme success, regular success, regular success.
That's a success. All right.
As soon as you say that out loud, you realize that's a very stupid idea. That's a very dangerous idea.
Right.
It would be the safest place to put this would be get a security deposit box at the bank.
All right, then we should put it in the bank.
All right. I'd ask another if there's a French Canadian that could, be allowed to get one, because my character's American. I think I'd have a lot of trouble, getting one or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. One of the Canadians would definitely be easiest way of doing it.
All right.
One of the Montrealites. It's probably a very good idea. Edgar, you have like a split-second thought of, I could store it at my place, before you're like, I can't store it at my place. That place is like, whoever was breaking into places definitely was broken into my place.
Yeah.
They were looking for my shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, no, it's not. It's a no-go.
A security deposit box is a good place for sure. You see, ooh. You see a half-empty water glass sitting on the floor not far from the safe. The would-be safecracker had himself a drink.
There's alcohol like in the carpet?
Water.
Like oh, water. Okay.
There's water in a glass.
Is this glass the same kind that they have in the church that the housekeeping staff keeps around in the church?
Yeah, it's just a glass from the church or the seminary.
Okay.
Where would you get the water in this floor plan?
Bathroom?
Okay. I mean, some old bathrooms don't have that stuff. But all right.
Gotta wash your hands.
Yep.
I would hope so.
Stinky little sewage boys.
Well, there's got to be a bathroom nearby or something else, like we can look around, like.
Yeah. I don't know. What does that tell us except that this was a person who needs to stay hydrated like everybody?
That does. It's important, but it doesn't tell us a whole lot. Can we check the water? Does it smell like water? I taste a little bit of it. Is it water?
Are there lip prints on the glass?
Yeah, there's the first question. Are you picking it up with your dirty, gross hands?
I'm not picking it up. Place has got all kinds of bad juju going on. I'm not picking up anything.
Okay, because the reason why I ask is because, you could dust for fingerprints.
Right, yeah. One of you all, if you could do something like that, probably just pull off a fingerprint or get an idea of something from this, I guess. I don't think I have a good skill for that.
What would even be the skill for that?
I wouldn't make you roll a skill check for it. It's more just a matter of what are you guys gonna think of to try and do a little dusty dust. Like, Warren, I'm gonna say that you've got a bunch of you have a thing of bullshit.
Yeah, but it's like occult bullshit. Would I have a fingerprint dust in my occult bullshit box?
You probably definitely have ground up chalk.
Yeah, I do have chalk.
Yeah,
I
you
would
can
say I have
improvise.
chalk.
Okay, so you get some chalk and you kind of powder it up, and you kind of dust it all over. Edgar offers up a paintbrush that he has for the purposes, and you disclose the imprints of fingers, but no prints. This hand did not have any prints, or they were wearing a glove.
Okay.
No trace of a fingerprint at all.
No trace of a fingerprint.
Well, whoever was in here trying to break into this might have been trying to be careful and wearing gloves, but that's not exactly a conclusion to come to.
Yep, it could be that. Hey, there was something else in here.
What did we forget already?
The journal?
Oh,
No,
the
not
journal.
not the journal. The journal was taken by Father McBride.
Yeah.
So you know
Oh.
that's not supposed to be there. He took it the very first day he took it. He said, "I'm gonna take this and show this to my buddy."
Oh no, I meant the personal book. His
Oh yeah, that personal journal.
diary. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting to that. I promise.
Okay.
There's something else.
Not the safe?
Not the safe. Not the heart. Not the journal.
Not the locket?
The locket is the heart, or the heart is in the locket.
Okay.
There was what was the other thing?
Clay?
No, not that.
Not the clay.
Oh my god.
Why can't I remember?
Wait, this is something from when we were shown the room the first time?
No, sorry, not necessarily this room, but the church.
Oh, so the zombie body?
There's the corpse that's being kept
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
in the,
the corpse.
freezer.
near
the
the
corpse.
refrigeration room. Yeah.
Yeah, corpse being stored in the cold storage, in the cooler.
Yeah.
Okay. We
Like
can try to
room.
get a good look at that and then at least determine something with closer investigation.
Yeah, you do determine something quite immediately. It's not there.
Oh. Okay, that's a development.
Man.
There's been a
Is-
corpse snapping.
Is
Oh
there
no.
clay present in the frozen place? The fridge, giant walk-in fridge, wherever we are.
Yeah, is there anything out of the ordinary around there?
Aside from the fact that there's no dead body there.
Yes.
It doesn't say that there's any clay in here, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna say that yes, sure. Here's a plausible reconstruction of events.
All right.
This unknown priest that was reported by Claire simply walked in the front doors, because it's a church. Church doors are rarely locked. If the false priest already knew that Father McBride would not be returning, he could let in one or more people through the bedroom window, causing the dirt on the window ledges. And the attempt to pry the safe open failed, but they did steal the dead body for no discernible purpose. People in cadaver go out McBride's window while the disguised priest stopped anyone who came near the rooms. Then he exited through the window but failed to close it completely.
Well, oh man. So they took the body there. They needed something from it. And we're watching them. Okay.
No,
So-
that was me giving you like a. This is what you guys kind of
that
pieced
was
together.
what we kind of deduced, right? So whoever this false priest was, is trying to obtain something from the corpse that's going to, I don't know, be connected to the heart being something. I don't know. It seems like. What do you guys think?
I don't know, do we have enough information yet to put all that together?
Okay, yeah.
False, basically, some malfeasant came in, stole the potential sacred corpse of Sankuti, tried to take the heart from the safe, or at least tried to get into the safe. You can't guarantee that they knew that the heart was there.
And had a drink.
And had a drink. You can maybe guess that they knew that the heart was there, because Father McBride is currently AWOL.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
This is someone that knew he would be gone and would have let them in to obtain this thing and then take it away from this location, which it
Yes.
seems to be very tied to. So is it someone that's against the family?
you don't
Or
know this has anything to do with the family, because
No, yeah.
remember, the family stuff was all separated technically from the corpse of Sankuti.
Okay, yeah, that was a separate thing. All right.
You have not yet found out if there is even any connection at all.
Hmm.
But yes, we have a journal here. A nice big fat personal journal.
Mm.
I'm going to read through it for you here. This journal goes back 8 months. It records the daily chores of priesthood, intermingled with references and speculations about the writings of Augustine and Aquina, the local politics of the diocese, and entirely personal entries. The work of establishing the new parish apparently began years ago, yet McBride feels himself fortunate that the diocese has moved so swiftly in his favor. After the process of approval was mostly done, the task of raising funds began, followed by conversion of the former seminary several months ago. I have here some late entries from the journal. I will share with you all. July 23rd, 1923. Started excavating the basement today. What if I'm mistaken? What if it's not there? Nonsense. I know I have all my facts straight, perhaps too straight. Will God punish me for discovering too much? July 29th, 1923. Praise the Father of all, the workers have unearthed something. I have found it. It must be the tomb. I have it. I have finally found him. August 4th, 1929. Surprising discovery, a blessing or a curse. To find a heart so well preserved is a miracle, but one of God? The discovery is unnatural. I had the most terrible dream last night, but I'm just tired. The heat has made me tired. August 9th, 1929. James of Andrews, James of Andrews. Some of the workers are suspicious. Who would want to steal James of Andrews' corpse, or his heart? Unless they too know the truth. Unless they are them.
Oh.
August 19th, or August 14th, 1929. They would kill me for this corpse and this heart. I wonder which part they want more. No matter, I must protect him. No harm must befall our holy Sankuti. I will send for my friends. August 19th, 1929. It is good to see them all again, people I trust. They are highly intelligent. They may discover the dates and solve the 178 years of mystery, but what if they uncover more? What if they find capital T, the capital B, blood?
Ooh. Okay, yeah. So there was talk of a tomb?
Yeah, the tomb in the basement where they found the body.
Okay, where the body was. Okay. And where the the stone pillow was that had the inscription and all
Yeah.
that stuff. That was
That's the tomb.
that's the tomb. Okay. Um so this this thing they're looking for is, if it's capitalized, the blood, that there's something in here that's being sought for. It may be held secretly near something like that. I feel like that might be the place to investigate.
To clarify, this is McBride worrying that you all will uncover more. What if you find the blood?
Okay.
What if the investigators find the blood, whatever that is?
Right.
So he doesn't want us to find the blood,
He's worried about what would happen if you find it.
or it
Whatever
might be
it is.
dangerous to us, or something like that.
Who or what is the blood?
Mm.
You don't know
Well-
what that is.
My first assumption is that the bowl that had dried blood in it seems to be possibly what held whatever it was called. If it is liquid blood, I don't know, but that's the first thing that sticks out to me.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could be like a family bloodline. The Lavoie bloodline
Could
has
be.
some kind of a yeah.
When they say the blood, it could just mean a relative in the family.
It could be relatives. It could be, it could be a group of people unrelated who call themselves the blood to represent they're closest to one another.
Mm-hmm.
It could be the Lavoie family. It could have nothing to do with the Lavoie family. You don't have the information yet.
Yeah.
So here's how things stand currently. You have an appointment at 8 o'clock p.m. to break the curse on the Lavoie family. And you now have obtained more questions than answers you solved yesterday.
Right.
Do you suspect that the Lavoie family is involved with this disappearance of Father McBride? Where's Father McBride gone? He doesn't fit the description of the bloodless and heartless man that was found in the park. But this apparently immortal human heart that you now possess, is there a connection? What or who is the blood that's mentioned in the journal? The night before last, McBride went to see Robert Lowell, a book collector, to show him the book that he found in the basement tomb. What happened? Does the Montreal Star reporter Alain Gaston know more than what appeared in his story?
Mm-hmm.
What will be the finding of the inquest concerning the corpse that was found in the park? After the fight in the alley next to Le Bistro d'Or, you discovered an odd white powder on the cuffs of the blazer and under the fingernails of the man in the blue blazer. What was that powder? Who was the man who wore the blue blazer? You have so many questions that will have to wait until next week.
Da, da, da.
Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger time. Oh, that was the perfect spot for that.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
that was good.
I'm excited. We are now getting into the meat of things here, y'all.
Yeah.
We're getting close.
And yet, there's still so much farther to go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a second here. I want to thank my lovely players for coming out today. This was great. I hope you had a great time.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Hopefully, I've been, I have been fudging some things, keeping things nicer, and not killing you outright and things.
Appreciate
It's
that.
appreciated for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all are just very bad at combat.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Oh, quick thanks to everybody. Thanks to everyone scrolling on screen right now. Special thanks to all of our subscribers. Follow us at Team Retrofox on Twitter, and our YouTube is also Team Retrofox. That's also where all the VODs for this channel go up. We end things off with a raid. We're going to be raiding Shiro Boof. I hope you all join us for this raid and tell Shiro hello. Keep an eye on our Twitter for what we're doing next time. And we will be returning next week for more Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah. Awesome.
Everyone wants to know how many times they would have died. Well, technically they wouldn't have immediately died this time, but if I had, not stopped some things, they definitely would have gotten their asses kicked too much.
Right. I feel like the alley, we really got rocked maybe a little harder than we did. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the alleyway seems like a situation we probably would have lost a person.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Listen, the alleyway, I was supposed to only do one round of combat with you, and you all still nearly died. Goodbye, everybody.
Wow.